sexy for you guys.
Having the panties ripped off.
We're trying to
By
not
me.
make the
You're
youth
dancing with
gay.
your dad.
We're making
Father.
the youth too gay by our sexy, deep, luscious voices.
Again, Drake brought that back. You see girls throwing their underwear on stage and shit at him.
Oh yeah.
And like dudes are like breaking up with their girlfriend. Well, not some. Oh, he'd stopped touring now. But when he was going on tour, like girls were throwing their underwears and like TikToking it and stuff.
Oh,
and, like
shit.
dudes are breaking up with their girlfriends. Like, bitch, you're embarrassing me. Because there was one like some girl had like triple D tits and threw her bra on stage, and Drake's like, whoever this is, I need this right now. And then the girls on TikTok, oh my god, that's me. That's me. He's talking about me. Drake wants to fuck me.
I got the golden titty. She's like, I get to go to Drake's house.
Oh my god, I think he wants to play Scrabble with me.
And just imagine, like, there's like the Oompa Loompas coming out.
That's basically girls' version of tributing, is just throwing their underwear at people they want to fuck.
Yeah.
It's Glocka Glocka instead of Oompa Loompa.
Yeah.
Gawka Gawka.
We should do
all
that.
on
We should go to like
dick.
a Dua Lipa concert and just throw like used condoms at her or something.
No, just imagine like if guys threw underwear at girls and it was just covered with like shit smears and just pubes.
Bitch, I love you.
Give me pussy now.
Ice Spice, this is for you.
And just imagine you're right there. You're just Winnie the Poohing it. Just fucking like your long tee, your little dick's just hanging out.
That's the thing. Your underwear doesn't indicate how big your dick is.
Yeah.
So she couldn't even be like, hold them up and be impressed.
But if your dick's
Yeah.
like really big, like you really like fucking up the elastic in the.
Yeah. I'm wearing
crotch
Magnum
area.
boxers.
Why have Magnum not just made everything
Seriously.
for like guys that are like trying to like overcompensate on stuff?
yeah, they should just make a car.
Yeah, they should the Magnum Miata.
Yeah.
This is my Magnum home.
Yeah.
Magnum Maserati.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why have they not done that's such an easy like marketing component?
Yeah.
The best fighters sponsored by Magnum.
Yeah.
like, everything makes no sense how they haven't used this.
Just get like the Magnum like wedding rings.
Mm-hmm.
This one always fits. It's like this time it fits. It's the catchphrase.
Yeah, I would love to like throw my underwear at some girl. on
Yeah.
stage.
Just like in the street.
Huh?
Just like in the
no,
street.
on stage. It's for clout, obviously.
There's got to be some girls who also had like skid marks in their underwear when they threw.
Oh, they when they throw it on stage.
yeah, especially like these older
front
like,
skids.
Somebody, you
Yeah.
know, these like older women who like go to like a Donny Osmond concert. They definitely have, like they're throwing their like
their diapers.
Their Depends up there on stage.
Yeah.
You hear a lot of Velcro and strapping at the. Take cover.
Here you go, Donnie.
You like go to a Michael Bublé concert and you have to have like it's freezing in there because everybody in there having hot flashes from menopause.
Yeah.
Do old bitches love him?
I would assume that loves him is like women that are in like their late 40s and up.
Yeah, he is one of those like lounge singer types.
Yeah, he's like he's like the generation after Michael Bolton, and then like who's that guy who just died? Tony Bennett.
Yeah, Tony
John Legend's kind of like that too.
Yeah, he
But
is.
every now and then kind of pops out with a regular song.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, we're not at the Radisson. Like, sing a regular song for the bitches.
There's like all these like mainstays where it's like like them as an artist, but you can never really remember any songs they've released in like 20 plus years. Like I cannot tell you a Lenny Kravitz song that's happened since like before 2008.
Well, because he's more transitioned to acting.
Yeah, I know him from like the Hunger Games.
Has he been in anything else other than that though?
He was in Precious.
Yeah.
Oh,
He was precious.
He was a cutie pie.
You know, he professor did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a nurse in Precious that all the high school delinquents wanted to fuck. Precious wanted that dick. No, thank you. I'm currently fucking Lisa Bonet. That's okay. Thank you.
You know what's the sad thing though is like Precious and then like The Blind Side. How it's just like those two people who got like they started that and they did great jobs.
They started the genre of obese black people in films.
But then,
It was like the same time frame.
but like, what else are they supposed to be able to get like after that? Like, it's hard.
I know, like the guy that played Biggie Smalls in Notorious.
Yeah.
Never anything else.
Yeah. They
Precious
might as
has
well,
like had to go into like doing a prank show with Eric Andre.
yeah.
Well, yeah, but she's at least girl. She's a girl, so she has like novelty fat. Like can like put her and stuff like that. That dude's been literally nothing. People got mad at him because they found out like the real story of like the Blind Side. You hear that?
Yeah.
Where they were saying
that he
like,
was
they were
actually
using it.
retarded. They're like, what?
He could read. I know the.
But also the thing that they accused the family of doing in the movie, they actually kind of did.
Yeah. They're pretty
Yeah,
much
the
just
real
using
Michael
them.
Orr was talking about that on podcast, saying like,
The dude was a fucking
I got-
All-American.
Yeah, he was like he got drafted for the Ravens when
Yeah.
when that movie came out, and they were asking like, "So do you not know how to read the playbook? Do you need to figure it?" Like, no, I know how to read, man. No, but the point is, I'm saying like the guy that played him in the movie, people were getting mad at him, like
Yeah.
you're part of it. Like I just played him in the movie. I'm never mind. I was gonna say the guy from Silence of the Lambs. I couldn't think. Buffalo Bill.
Oh yeah.
I'm Buffalo.
Well, I'm
Bill.
just thinking, like, you're like a young black guy who's like chubby. The roles are not just like plentifully available for
No,
you.
I mean if you weren't.
No,
if
you
weren't,
need a
like,
glow up.
If you weren't like somebody's sibling
Yeah.
on a Nickelodeon or Disney show,
Yeah.
like you missed your moment.
it's not happening.
Yeah, remember that little?
I get it.
Remember that little midget boy that used to try to fuck Raven on That's So Raven all the time?
Yeah,
Where have
Lil-
you seen him?
Bro, what was that one movie he was in with Paul Rudd and like Sean William Scott?
Role models.
Oh yeah,
Dude, that movie was fun. And then McLovin was in that shit too.
Yeah.
Bro, that movie fucking rocked. That was such a good fucking movie. But yeah, other than that, like,
There's a lot of titties in that movie too.
oh, his name was like Bob A
I'll
or
get around
something,
to it,
right? It was like Bobby or Bob A.
It wasn't a lot, but there were titties in that movie.
Yeah.
I was looking for something. I completely forgot.
So as I'm in traffic, I've been noticing a lot of like Israeli flags and Palestinian flags on the back of cars. And I'm sorry to say, Mo, the Israeli flags are on better cars. Way better cars.
See, that's fine.
I wonder
but
why.
You're also saying like that there's not like a lot of like really rich Palestinians like who like own like almost every gas station
You-
around
that all-
live
and
near
tire
me.
shop.
But yeah, about to say that also takes into account where you live and where you
Yeah.
go too.
yeah,
I was at my synagogue.
yeah,
Yeah, I was looking at I saw the news said like Israelis seem like they're really losing like public perception like a lot because they like there's the new news now. It was Fox News, by the way. They're saying the new thing for Hamas. They're like getting at them is like no one's talking about all the sexual assault that Hamas is doing on the Israeli girls. I was like, oh, that's what we're doing now. Like, that's what we're supposed to care about more
Yeah.
than like all the murders and stuff that's happening.
Well, it's also not saying that like they're
Mo's gotta
not
be careful
they're
here.
not well, I'm trying to be very careful. I'm trying not to go on trying to get on certain websites. But let's just say certain
Forget websites. This house might just be a Target one day.
Yeah, I heard someone I've hid some of my uncles in my basement, which I don't have.
This house is going to explode, and Israel's just going to say, you hit a bomb here.
Oh, this is a house that was a hospital.
They have Band-Aids, I thought.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's funny. Like, I don't know if y'all saw like the number one song. Like, there's like a thing that's going around. Like, number one song in Israel right now is basically a rap song.
I did hear that. Yeah.
Did you hear about like how they want to like kill Dua Lipa, Mia Khalifa, and Bella Hadid?
Yeah, they just
because
wanna-
they support Palestine.
What
Yeah,
is
the name of the song is Amy Schumer Rocks.
Amy Rocky. What is Dua Lipa? What
Dua
is she-
Lipa is Albanian, or is she Albanian?
I don't know, man. I thought she was just British.
Is that part of y'all too?
I
well,
don't
they got
think-
Muslims there.
There are
Those
Muslims.
are the white Muslims.
There are Muslims, yeah, in the
It's
Caucasian
way too much.
mountains.
Like, y'all are really LGBT. Like, it's just too much to pay attention to.
Wherever.
And there's new stuff every day.
Yeah.
For a second, I thought you were going to be like, there's too many Muslims.
Well,
I mean, I would say that.
Malcolm's in the IDF. I just want you to know that.
did you see that like Eliza Schlesinger is trying to like say some shit too on Instagram?
She's cold right now. She needs something.
And it's true. She needs someone
what'd
to give
she
a
say?
shit.
Which direction is she going from?
Obviously, she's going like she's.
Oh, Oh, she's Jewish, right?
Actually, I think she is Jewish, but she's also just like a white, rich, liberal woman. So, like, what do you think she's gonna be?
Right.
Yeah,
She leans right. She's all right.
she's all right.
Yeah, but I mean, she comes from like the rich parts here of Dallas. So,
Yeah,
like over like a Highland Park or something.
yeah. So I mean, it's not like a surprise, but yeah, she was pretty much just saying that, hey, like you guys are being super anti-Semitic right now, being mad at everybody dying.
Yeah, I don't really understand what people think like saying words on Twitter means a lot. Like, who was that? Like, someone was like making a big stink of like, why isn't like Drake saying stuff about this on the internet? Why isn't he taking a stand on Twitter right now?
He's
Like,
fucked all the hot Israeli girls. That's
I'm
why.
busy.
No, Drake actually, I don't know if Drake actually fucked all the Palestinian girls. Drake actually has a song like where he calls out Palestine, saying like "Free Palestine."
Seriously?
Yeah. So like Drake and The Weeknd actually just gave like meals to kids in Gaza. Palestinian girls, I don't know.
How are they getting
Actually,
them?
no, I think didn't The Weeknd he had a relation? Did he fuck like one of the Hadids?
Yeah, he was with one of them for a
Yeah.
while.
So I could see it's like he's like, hey, I'll give you a little more pussy if you.
And Drake's Jewish.
Drake
Yeah.
is Jewish, but I don't know. I think he like hangs out with like Palestinian people too. So I mean, I don't know.
He probably fucked Mia Khalifa.
I think he probably fucked Mia Khalifa too.
We all did.
We've all thought
In our
about it.
minds.
Yeah, we've all wished we could at one point.
We all
Yeah.
were on the
She
internet in
worked at Whataburger
2015.
for a brief moment. That was our moment.
No.
Did she work at Whataburger? Or she play like she worked at Whataburger on the screen?
She just like before she went into porn, she had a job working at Whataburger.
Because that's like a thing that they do now. Like, oh, I work at Starbucks. You want to meet us?
No, this is before. This is before she had before she did her art.
It's for the art. What is his baby mama? Is she Jewish?
Maybe. Is she a white girl?
Jew.
So does Drake get birthright?
I think Drake could claim it,
Probably
right?
because his mom's Jewish, so he's like that.
He could probably claim it.
He got bar mitzvah. Why does this look so funny to me? That's his baby mama just getting some award. She just looks ridiculous with that huge ass.
That's Drake's baby mama.
What
Yeah.
is she getting an AVN award?
No, I guess she's like an artist or something.
Oh,
She's
okay.
getting
I thought
some art
I thought
award,
his
and I
baby
think
mom
that's
was
Adam in the back.
I thought his baby mom was like a gross stripper or something.
I thought she was like a porn chick or something. That's
Yeah,
why
that's
he was
her.
trying to hide.
That's
it.
her.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But I thought she was like
But now she does some
ethnic
art.
though.
No, she's white chick.
Okay.
She's French.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gross. French
Yeah.
girls.
Smelly.
Hairy pussy.
Yes. You said, who's Albanian? Dua Lipa.
Dua
Dua
Lipa.
Lipa.
Yeah.
They said an Albanian stabbed Derek Chauvin.
In Albania, in
stabbed
jail.
him.
Yeah, wasn't he stabbed like 22 or 23 times?
22 times,
22
yeah.
times, yeah.
It's a little disappointing it wasn't a black guy, but you know. Like, come on, y'all pussy. Y'all
Yeah.
pussy for
Yeah,
real.
what gripe did they have with him?
What if it was that like he did not want to join the KKK in jail? He's like, no, I stand against that.
He's trying to do the full 360. Like, dude, you gotta shave your head at this.
Yeah.
It's over. Like,
He's trying to do the American History X thing.
Yeah, he's just in there with Guy Torrey folding sheets, just going like, maybe they're not so bad.
that you would think that'd be an easy recruitment, right? It's like Nick Saban at your couch trying to get you to go to Alabama. You are all American. They know that you should be in this group. This should be easy.
We'll get you starting next year, starting as a freshman.
And he's like, nah, I think I'm gonna do community college this year. You have to stay close to home. What the fuck, man? Yeah,
That's
that
the
was
thing. Like, you go to prison, you got to pick a gang.
Yeah, yeah.
And obviously, that's the one. Like, it would be funny though if they were just like, "Listen, we cannot have you associated with us Klansmen. It's going to be a bad look for us.
They're gonna think that we're too racist.
Listen, we're racist, but we're not going to be dicks about it. Okay, like you are.
Like, we're not trying to kill anybody. We're just trying to have our own separate space. Okay.
He got two different sentences, but were they consecutive or concurrent?
concurrent. I think they're concurrent.
Okay.
Come on, man. You know what this is.
So he's getting out. If he can survive another 20
yeah,
years?
because it's not that long. It's not
No.
like 40 years or something.
Yeah.
It was like
I mean, it's a long time.
sure, but you're saying
22
he's
years
not.
of your
But he's
life.
not that old. So yes, he's getting
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, so he'll be like in his mid or late 60s when he's out. So we'll still have like a good 20 to 30 years left to figure something out afterwards.
He's starting a podcast as soon as he gets out. It's gonna be him and Kyle Rittenhouse trying to resuscitate his career.
You know, like rappers have to record an album over the phone. He has to record a podcast over the phone right now.
You think he's gonna be like the spokesperson for like how to properly do CPR? This is
I think he's not that good at it.
It's like how Michael Vick had to go, like, yeah, this is how we treat animals. Had to go on tour. He has to like, nah, this is how we resuscitate people. Or we resuscitate.
Is that his plea? Is like, I'm not racist. I'm just incompetent.
I was looking at my watch and I can't read. I'm trying. It's 8. How many minutes you say it was? What did you just say? Is that your stomach?
Yes.
Damn, Mo, you should have made that pizza.
I told you guys I would have made.
He didn't say. I said it. To be fair.
I'll figure it out. Don't worry. I got this.
Next time on the podcast, did Brandon get any food? Oh my God, these cats I get on my nerves.
I remember one time I went to
fun frolicking.
I remember one time I went to get food with Malcolm when he still had that Grand Prairie apartment, and we got back.
Don't dox me.
I think you don't live there anymore.
So
They can't find you.
I could move back.
Can you?
Affordable.
Yeah, but I remember getting back and like it was ended up just being heartburn, but it was like really bad heartburn, and I was like, am I having a heart attack? And I wasn't even scared as much as I was embarrassed. I'm like, this motherfucker just makes fun of my weight all the time, and I'm just gonna die on his couch having a heart attack.
I do remember that. You were just on the couch and you were just paused for a second. You were kind of hunched, like not fully hunched over, but hunched over a little bit, and
What'd
like, just
y'all
kind of
eat?
assessing.
Like fried chicken or something.
Yeah, it was either that or Whataburger or something like that. Yeah, it was pretty
I was
funny.
visiting my girlfriend, Mia Khalifa.
You know, I was also visiting my girlfriend.
Mia Khalifa.
I was
She's everybody's girlfriend.
same girl, same.
She's like Tom from MySpace.
She's
Okay?
for everybody.
Everybody's friend.
She's a body for all of us. Is that the next wave of social media where, like, instead of like saying the friends, you say the bodies? That should be on OnlyFans.
They should put that instead of your age.
Yeah.
That
How
way
many
I'm-
bodies you have?
Yeah, that way I'm the youngest person on the
I'm an infant.
You know, I'm about to start first grade. You know?
No, I'm just Billy Madison right now. Just going back to school, starting over.
Graduate, gotta fuck all the teachers.
No, that's what
Oh, I would
girls.
fuck that teacher, Billy Madison.
Oh yeah, she was fucking hot.
Oh yeah.
They have little battles with each other.
I'm on top. No, I'm on top. Which one would you get rid of if you found out that they were fucking each other?
They literally can't-
Both of them.
Yeah. No.
You have to.
Wait, are your cats Muslim too?
Yeah. They don't eat pork, so
Is that by your call?
Is that a thing
or-
for Muslims too, or like?
It's also
we
for
don't eat
Jews. Like
pussy.
you guys have so much in common. You got like holidays that don't make sense.
yeah.
Most of America doesn't get it. So like, why don't you guys get along better?
I mean, there are Jews
Bald,
that like, get
balding
along
in
with.
glasses.
Yeah. You have names we can never spell or pronounce.
Yeah. Like if it was just about like religion, like it should be figured out by now. Yeah, I mean, but like it's not just about religion, you know. Like if it was like literally just about that, you know, it'd be like, all right, you know, we just won't eat pork and we'll just, you know, hang out. Like we're both circumcised, we'll just, you know, there's a lot that we do have in common for sure. We have circumcised penises.
Do you think that'd be
We
the
all
way
have like
how you
mother
find out?
complexes. You what?
That's how y'all would come together. Y'all both just get pantsed, and then you look at each
Yeah.
other like, "Oh, we're the
Like,
same."
look, your dick
Wait,
looks
you're
so much like
wait,
mine.
Wait, I had no idea.
My brother.
It's just like you tilt your head and you're like, you're just like me.
And then y'all just kind of.
It's like the Step Brothers scene. We both get pants. Like, did we just become best friends?
Yeah, both just pick up your flaccid penises and like kind of mush them together and dock each other.
Yeah.
There was something I was going to bring back too when he brought up Marvel, because apparently the Marvels bombed, and then Bob Iger just immediately threw the director under the bus.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, no one really like gives a shit about like Marvel movies anymore. They all kind of suck.
Are you talking about the Marvels?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I thought you were about to say I watched it.
I
It's
loved
It's my
it.
favorite movie. Yeah, dude, it's like everything they put out just has kind of been like mid or ass. So I don't think anyone's just really excited to
So
go
I
and
think
spend
I
money.
think I sent that to you before because I didn't hear about the Bob Iger director thing, but the director is a black woman of that movie, and I think I sent that to you before, where she was just blaming like on misogyny and racism.
Yeah, and then Bob Iger was like, she's always going on break, and she kept having.
I don't know if y'all saw, but the next Captain America movie is actually supposed to
Yeah, it's Black Captain America.
yeah, Black Captain America is supposed to introduce the first Israeli superhero to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I don't know if y'all saw that. I was about to go down.
Oh, that's the Civil War of Palestine.
Yeah, it's called Captain America: Brave New World. It just sounds fucking
Captain America, this land is my land. Yeah,
Captain
Nina
America,
DeCo-
this land is not your land.
That's a sequel. Come on, man, you gotta extrapolate. We trying to make money here.
Right. You gotta stretch the shot. Can't solve everything in one movie.
Yeah, director Nina DaCosta says the Marvel's haters are vulnerant and violent and racist and sexist and homophobic. Why'd you say all those things? And this and
Okay.
also this.
True, but does that mean it was a good movie though?
I can't say I didn't see it. So optimistically, I can
Because
say
I
it was a
honestly
great movie.
feel like the first one just benefited from the fact that it was at the peak of Marvel's hype. Because even that one was like, I would imagine it probably was, because I did see that one. I imagine
Yeah.
it probably would have been better than this one that just came out, but it still was kind of a shitty movie.
Yeah. Well, can I show you? Can I show you? This is real, by the way. This is a picture of the character, and I'm not joking. That is going to be the next Israeli superhero in the MCU.
Oh, it's a woman with
Yeah.
large tits and a frizzy fro.
Yeah, and just
It's
two like
Alana
Israeli-
Glazer.
Really? Dude, that would have been a perfect casting.
Is it not her? Do you know the cast?
Yeah, it's some like skinny like white chick. So she is So this superhero in the MCU, Sabra, who's Israeli. She's also ex Mossad, which is like Israeli basically.
So basically,
CIA.
like Jeffrey Epstein's handler is a superhero now.
She was on the logs. She was on the flight logs.
She paid for the flight.
Do you not
She's
think that
probably-
should be someone that could be its own Marvel movie, or someone that got the superheroes entertainment for the weekend?
Oh yeah, if superheroes were real, like 100% Jeffrey Epstein would just been like,
Oh, yeah.
like compromising Tony Stark
Yeah.
with like young pussy the entire time, which would have been easy as fuck to do.
Yeah. Just the next X-Men Origins, Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh yeah, you guys find out fucking the professor from X-Men
Yeah.
they had to have a wheelchair ramp onto the fucking plane.
Your Honor, benefit of the doubt. There's no way he can get hard.
Your Honor, I could not get pussy.
Who is this?
I don't know. I was trying to be like Patrick Stewart.
Oh, okay.
For my penis could not get hard.
That could be anything. Isn't Beast like kind of British too?
Any
Yeah.
sexual exploits we might have had were mental only. And as you may see, that is not a crime.
He's just thinking really hard and making
Yeah.
all these 12-year-olds come.
Well,
He's levitating them in there.
just like moving his finger around, doing like the shocker.
The Young Avengers are just all the kids that escaped from the island.
Jubilee, you're welcome. I used to like her.
Yeah,
She was a child, wasn't she?
I think so. Yeah.
Did she fuck Wolverine?
No, that's someone else. Who was that, Rogue?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. And she fucked Cyclops.
Yeah.
And he hated Cyclops because of that.
Yeah.
Who's the character of Dark Phoenix? The one that Game of Thrones chick played? What's the
That's
character
Rogue,
name?
ain't it?
No, it's Jean Grey.
Yeah, Jean Grey.
That's
That's
what
who
I'm thinking of.
Wolverine
Jean Grey,
fucks.
not Rogue.
Yeah.
Jean Grey or Rogue was fucking. What's that dude? Dude with the sticks.
No, it was to do with the cards. Gambit.
Oh yeah, doesn't he have a staff too?
Yeah, he has a staff.
Does he have a staff?
He has a staff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what
When
I
he's like on break from kicking ass, he's just like leaning over on the staff.
No, he knows exactly how many bullets he has. 52. Like
Yeah.
once he runs out of his cards, he got to use his
You gotta
staff.
have something.
Ah, shit! It's the menu car. It's my last one.
I do just love though that the first Israeli like superhero has to be ex-Mossad and have just a really huge, just like Star of David on her headband.
Her secret identity is just being a banker.
Do you think she just has throwing stars and they're all Star Davids?
Yes.
Is that how she
Gambit
is?
throws cards. She throws like dollar bills and coins.
She can just.
It's like,
make
wait,
them,
wait,
like,
actually,
super
never
hard.
mind. Wait, never mind. That was a bad
Let
idea.
me give me that. Let me reload real quick.
I'm gonna need
No.
those back.
Do you really think though that she would actually throw money?
No, but it's like
If
really,
she can pick it back up, she would.
it's really sharp and it kills them, and then it sticks in their body, and she gets them back.
And then there's no murder weapon.
Yeah, all the other superheroes are leaving the fight, and then she's like still picking up the bullets.
Bullets in air quotes.
One, I had another 100. Where was it? Oh, Magneto.
Can you help me out here real quick?
I think
I'm
it's
missing
fair
a few coins.
we can tell one racist joke for every dead Palestinian child. So I think we have a lot. We have a lot of content that we can do.
And those work retroactively too,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Thank God.
We can go back to all the way to 1948 too.
You
the
said
Yom Kippur War.
Yeah.
you said her background, is that like from the comics or that just in the movie that's
No,
coming
it's
up?
from the comics.
Okay.
So I don't know
How
maybe
old
if
is
those-
this character within the comics?
She's young. She's like
No, I meant to say like when did
When did
she-
that comic come out?
Like when did she start being introduced?
I want to say like the 80s.
Oh, that's kind of so like Cold War era.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what clique is she in?
She's part of the mutants.
So X-Men.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if she'll be a mutant in the MCU, but yeah. Oh,
Well, since Disney bought 20th Century Fox, they're merging that together.
yeah. It'll be interesting to see like what they do with that. Like, you know, when her and like her and like Miss Marvel meet, like, are she gonna be like, yeah, I don't fuck with you. I don't
She's
fuck with you.
Pakistani though, right?
She's Pakistani.
I thought she might have been Palestinian.
Yeah.
I was hoping she was Palestinian.
That would be funny. That would be ultimate funny. No, they're gonna make them best friends. Actually,
Yeah, we're getting along.
no, because it's funny too. Like, because I feel like Pakistanis like don't fuck with them because of just how much Indians do fuck with Israel.
They do?
Yeah, I mean, like obviously not as a rule, but like yeah, India like they love Israel, dude. Like, do you not see like on fucking like Twitter and shit every Indian guy being like, Israeli women belong with Jewish men.
Oh, this is okay.
It's like
This is just the women component.
it's a horny thing for sure.
Because Israeli girls are very pretty.
Yeah, for sure.
Pretty girls overcome most racism.
Oh, for sure.
So, like,
Yeah, that's
That's
why
not
like all the slave owners were fucking slaves.
Yeah.
They were all fucking the slave. Like I hate you, but I'll nut in you.
Yeah.
That's why that's like all these black people's last name's Jefferson.
Thomas Jefferson brought Sally Hemings with him to fucking Paris.
Oh damn! You're saying Jefferson was simping, man? He took on a trip.
He was so rich he didn't have to even like be a passport bro. He like brought the pussy with him.
He gave her a passport.
Yeah.
Damn.
oh, she doesn't get a passport. She's luggage. What are you talking about?
I'm sorry. I'm bringing today's stuff into then. There wasn't even planes then. We had to swim there. She was the boat. she was.
Did he free her in his will?
Did he?
That would.
That's what a lot of them did. Like, because like Washington was like, all my slaves are free upon the death of my wife.
She just lived forever, man.
Yeah. Now the wife's like, all right, now you have to give me pussy. Let's see what my husband liked so much all these years. Let me give it a taste.
There's got to be some girls that were getting some slave dick also.
Yeah.
You know what I found out too? Like, I could be way
They're not
fucking
the
off.
masses.
But that
What?
like, I don't know. Brandyn, look at this up too. Pull this up, Jamie. That like Thomas Jefferson was also like related to Sally Hemings too. Like, it was like a third cousin or some shit. Like his uncle fucked somebody or something?
He did not free her.
I could be way off. Let's just assume I'm way off.
It says by Madison Hemmings and other accounts, Sally Hemings and some of her siblings were the children of John Wales, Thomas Jefferson's father-in-law, making her the half-sister of Jefferson's wife.
Do you think they were like slave swingers? Like they would trade their pretty slaves with each other?
Yeah, but then you're making it sound too cool, being like they were swingers.
I know you're making it sound like they were like the slaves were like hype about it.
Yeah.
I guess who I fucked last
Like
night?
we're in the life stuff.
John Hancock.
Just like imagine, like, yeah, I'm cucking my partner.
Ben Franklin's nerd ass showing them how to fly kites. He's taking them on dates.
Do you think there was like cuck shit though, where
Yes.
like Thomas Jefferson liked to watch
Yes.
Sally, like a black guy fuck Sally Hemings?
100%.
Yeah, that's where like it got invented. You think?
Yeah, I think a lot of them did.
He
this.
did it while he wrote the Declaration.
Yeah.
The Declaration.
For sure with like the white wife thing, like, show me, boy, show me how you fuck my wife better than me.
There was I saw this guy on was it YouTube Shorts or something, and they were talking about like he was like the Mandingo of all Mandingos. So he's kind of what's that dude like Genghis Khan? He's kind of like Genghis Khan because he's made like that many children. He was just made to breed. He had like hundreds of kids.
Jesus.
That's the one guy who he heard slavery was over and he was disappointed. 'Cause he's just getting all this like awesome slave pussy.
Yeah.
Leslie Jones, I think, had a bit about that. She's like, she wishes like she was back in slave times, and it was kind of controversial. That's when she was on SNL, and she'd say like, yeah, they would have loved. I would have been a breeder because that'd be the time for like, she'd get all the hot black dudes
Because
they
like,
would force them all to fuck her.
because she's a big, like, strong lady.
Yeah.
The breeding did not happen all that often back then.
Yeah.
They did not really try to do that all. There was like, it's really the most like the mad scientist slave owners that only tried to do that.
Yeah.
Also, Mandingo fighting was really rare. Most of them was like, I'm not gonna fucking, risk them dying. Like, like I got work to do.
So they weren't really trying to do like the Mandingala, like, I was trying to like Mangala versus like with Mandingo,
Oh, okay.
like Mandingala.
Mandingala. Yeah, he's like sewing them together.
Yeah.
Mangala was like, I don't like. I would
They're
be
doing human
curious.
centipede with the slaves.
They have to have
You are the middle piece. I'm the biggest one. Don't do it.
One picks, the other refines the threads.
They just, instead of like it's the ass getting sewn to the mouth, it's the penis getting sewn inside the mouth.
I was thinking it's like penis to ass, and it's like they can still walk and stuff.
Did you guys
Slow down. You're stretching it out too much. Slow down.
Did you see that movie?
They're just constantly getting like fed like Cialis.
I think it's going through.
Yeah.
When they need 3 Cialis, because there's 3 of them, stupid. They get mad at each other.
Did either of you watch that movie?
Yeah.
The my favorite part is the look on the Asian guy's face, because he has like the most glass half full type mentality. Like, thank God I'm at the front. He's like, things could be worse.
The middle is the worst, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, 100%. You at least, well, your asshole, that sucks. Your asshole gets, but you don't want someone else's asshole on your face. So 100% the front is the best. You are the.
But at least you're in the middle. You're also getting your ass eaten. The one in the back is just like nothing beneficial.
At least you're getting your ass.
Because yeah.
No, don't they take their tongues out?
Did they?
I thought they did, so they can like, I don't know. That's what I thought.
You see, this is the movie we really needed like an MCU for. We needed a Human Centipede expanded universe.
Just all different combinations of human centipede.
I mean, there's got to be just one guy who's like just sew women together. It's like, nah, it's 2 pussies, and they're just like stacked on top of each other.
Did they do a porn parody of Human Centipede?
Gotta be.
Let's see.
Gotta be.
Human Centipede porn parody.
The podcast just ends. Hope you enjoyed this week's episode.
That would be ideal. That's just so lazy. The human sexcapede.
There's nothing about Human Centipede in it at all. There's nothing about Human Centipede in there at all.
Let's see the
There's got to be one like porn writer or porn director that's like, maybe this might win an Oscar.
It's like, I'm here to make art.
like I'm gonna be the one porn film that makes it into the Criterion Collection.
Yeah, this is just lazy. It's the Human Sexcapede, and it looks like it's just everyone like lined up on each other, just eating each other out, and it looks like the doctor is Jordan Peterson.
So this is like a Human Centipede of just people 69ing.
Yeah. That I want to be the front as well. I don't want to eat anyone out or suck anyone's dick. I'm just getting my dick sucked.
The sequels are wild because they all take place outside of the world of the last movie. So like in the second movie, it takes place within like the world where the Human Centipede is just a movie. And like
If someone just heard about it, like, that seems cool.
yeah, like literally I think it was
I think I did see the second one.
The second one was just some retarded guy who was like did security for like a mall parking lot or something.
No.
And he like just he kidnaps a random woman and then he kidnaps the actress from the first film. And then like while he's sewing
the
her up,
actual actress?
yeah, the actual actress. So she plays herself in the second movie. So she's just like while he's sewing her up, she's like, "It's just a movie."
That's definitely like the precursor to like the Sharknadoes, wasn't it? That didn't seem like a Sharknado plot.
It's just like this. There's been a kind of like too much of a resurgence of like people wanting to be too meta,
Yeah.
and it kind of makes like the occasional like fourth wall break is fun, but
Yeah.
this is like kind of overkill.
Fourth wall. Yeah.
The fourth ball.
Pretty sure they cut those off too.
Like it would be crazy if you just saw a porn and they just like speak to the camera like House of Cards.
Just the pulls out the penis like, get a load of this guy.
I told her I was going to work today, but little did she know I was visiting her sister.
You might be wondering why I'm hard right now. Take a look in the mirror. Yeah, you ever like watch a porn and like someone's just talking too much? Not necessarily to the camera, but like maybe like just like talking shit too much.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't. Like sometimes they be trying to be silly, like doing like knock knock jokes or something. I think Ron Jeremy used to do that. He used to try to be silly because he wanted to be a comedian.
Yeah. He's doing his type 5 and a type pussy.
In a type 5.
She was that ugly.
Yeah,
She's
she's
a type 5.
There you go. Way to make it nicer.
Man, you know what I also thought about too? Like why they've never done like a guy who's like looking back on like when he was like younger porn parody about like, you know, doing a voiceover like the Wonder Years almost.
Oh, okay.
You're like Wonder Years and like, man, I remember like when I fucked that really hot chick. You just like reminisce.
You want like a Notebook
Yeah.
movie for like porn.
And then you go back like, oh, maybe she wasn't as good as I thought. In my mind at the time, she was pretty. She was like a 10.
Or just like imagine your whole like you're just an old man and like you think you're an incel that you've never gotten pussy. Mm-hmm. But then like, you know,
I was actually pretty cool.
yeah, I actually fucked a lot of
It's like
girls. I just have
Memento.
dementia. Yeah, Memento.
It's like, you know what? Now I think of it, I think I got a lot of pussy.
Or like, what if
Just
it's
like
like
telling the story to your grandkids. No, when I was your age, I actually fucked a lot of women.
Grandpa, I'm gay. I don't care. Or like, what if it was like a time traveling movie where you just always have to go back in time before you're about to like bust, so you never get to truly use your virginity.
Assassin Seed.
That should be a porn parody too. Like they have to have. Well, never mind. I guess that wouldn't make sense.
What about like Assassin's Seed? But like you get to go into like any of your ancestors' bodies, like but only when they're about to have sex.
You go back to your dad right before he made you.
Yeah. Speaking of hot guys, Matt Rife. Did y'all see that? All the fun that's been going on with him.
Yeah, he told a domestic violence joke.
Yeah, but
And
like
you saw the apology that he did.
yeah, the non-apology, but like, which is he's gonna make jokes and stuff. Like that's understandable. But the thing is, like, I just feel like the biggest thing is that he just fumbled the bag. Like, Dude, you know who your audience was. All you had to do was just kind of go up there and just be cute and kind of silly and funny, and you would have made billions of dollars forever. But I don't understand like why he wants to be taken so seriously as a comedian when no one ever will.
Because here's the thing: is like you can tell this is indicative. He actually does want to be a comedian.
I know.
He actually does want to. Like you can tell that he does come from basically the same stock as we do. Is like watching people on probably like O&A, like listening to the old radio interviews, watching stand up from like the 2000s.
Yeah, I mean, he was opening and touring
guy.
with Ralphie May.
Yeah, yeah. Like from like at 17, 18 years old.
Yeah.
And it's like, did you hear that story? Like he had to sit apparently on the bottom bunk beneath Ralphie and he just thought he was going to die at any moment.
Yeah. See, that's a funny fucking story. Yeah.
But I've only like kind of peripherally heard this story like from my sister because that's like TikTok news.
Yeah,
Her favorite comedian.
You know, it's funny, like my siblings are like regular people. They don't give a shit about comedy. They have no idea that you like repeat jokes.
Oh, so they wonder like why stuff like that was like on his TikTok was in
No,
the
not
special?
even from Matt Rife stuff, but just in general because like y'all know
They don't understand the concept of building an act.
It's like why would
y'all know D. Ray Davis,
Yeah.
comedian. Yeah, he's in town soon, and they were like just playing one of his bits on the commercial, and I just said out loud, I was like, oh, he's been doing that bit for like 15 years, and then she's like, they repeat stuff. I was like, yeah.
Oh yeah, like I'm surprised that so many people still think that like comedy is improv. They think stand up is improv.
Yeah, I mean people don't realize that like a joke is basically the same thing as like a song. You know, it was funny because like one of my friends in high school, we're watching like a Robin Williams special together. He was like, Robin Williams, he's an incredible comedian. You know, literally all he does is he goes and he reads the newspaper and then he gets on stage and just records it all.
That's what he said.
That's what he said. And I was like, I don't think so, man.
He might because like some comics do a version like because I heard Lewis Black does that, but it's like them riffing new material. They don't do that in a special.
That's not the special.
Yeah. Eddie Izzard would do that shit.
I could imagine like he would do that, yeah, like sometimes, but that would not be like, you know, something he's going to record and put out.
Oh yeah, absolutely not. That's the reason why comics were against like recordings and things. Like now it's because it's like I don't know if I want the rest of the world to hear what I have to say, but the original one is like the joke isn't ready or I just don't want them to hear the joke yet.
But now people are even recording open mics and stuff too, just because they're like, I need more material to put out there.
To be fair though, if you're an open micer, like maybe 1 out of your 10 jokes is gonna make it to by the time you do film a special or record a CD or something.
Probably.
Like so few of your material is like going to last your career to the point of like, so you might as well just like your kind of funny stuff, just put it up and promote yourself.
Yeah, and at a certain point too, maybe some of your jokes are not even relevant to who you are anymore.
And also, like, I kind of feel that most people don't give a shit if you repeat a joke. I think,
I don't think so.
I think, like, as long as it's not, like, the entire thing that they just saw. I think if you saw a special and then go to a show and it's the same act, that would make them mad. But if it's, like, 1 or 2 jokes. I mean, Jim Gaffigan still does the Hot Pocket bit as an encore.
People do love it. But the
Because
thing is,
they
like, do you think
it.
Matt Rife is now going to be able, now that he's like, I want to be taken seriously as a comedian, you think anyone is going to actually think he's funny enough to take him seriously?
I don't think that his audience will really abandon him. I think those girls are just going to be like, he's a cutie and I'm going to keep watching him. And he's funny enough.
I guess that's
I'll watch him on mute.
But, like, I also just think,
That's what I do.
But he's not funny enough to be taken seriously as, like, a true comedian.
To be fair, I kind of feel
You know what I mean?
That might be because, like...
I know literally none of his bits, so I don't know.
The big problem of why that is, though, because
he's good at, like, riffing with, like, cute girls in the crowd. He's good at that.
That's the thing, though. That's probably why he's not so good, is because he wastes all his time on stage fucking around.
Maybe.
But I think that he does have enough ambition to where, like, yeah, if he just spent, like, a year or two writing an hour, it'd be an okay hour. And it's like the reason this special probably wasn't great is probably because he put it together in a hurry. Because like he sees he's having a peak, he's probably got his manager and his agent going like,
"Put it out."
You know, you gotta
pull it out, pull it out right now.
Across better than his joke, honestly.
Well, we're assuming it's nice.
Yeah.
Who's to say? You think he has the
He-
same
he-
hair as his hair?
He
And
might have
same
gotten
pubes?
surgery on that too.
If you're a hot guy,
Well, I heard he did hair transplant. And
He is way
then-
too young for that.
And teeth, and then jaw. That's what I've heard.
Jaw.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, because if you look at like old pictures of his jaw, he didn't have the same kind of jaw that he does now.
He got
He got Squidward face.
Chad surgery.
to be fair,
he got
this,
handsome Squidward.
this would be his second pivot because he started with kind of like a young black audience.
Yeah, he wanted to be like, you know,
Cat Williams.
Yeah. Y'all see this shit?
But so, and then he transitioned to like women. So
Yeah.
now he might be transitioning to being like
A
comedy
woman.
nerds now.
Yeah.
He wants to be on Gas Digital.
But you saw like Matt Rife also was on Jordan Peterson's podcast.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, is he? I saw the thumbnail, but I didn't know if that was clickbait.
Yeah, no, it was real. He was on the podcast. He was like, I don't really know a lot about you, but I know you're a pretty smart guy.
That's what Jordan Peter said. Or-
No, he said that to
Rife.
Jordan Peterson.
Matt Rife
Yeah,
said
Jordan
it.
Peterson did not say that to Matt Rife.
He could,
Yeah.
he could be.
Wow. It just, I don't know. To me, like, I was just like, dude, this is a fucking, like, bold ass move to, like, do this. Like, you know, it's like one
Why
thing.
is Matt Rife like that? Like white hot in that degree of like that was like a big deal.
Yeah, he had like a Taylor
Yeah.
Swift level of like sellout of his tickets.
He was like a Travis Kelce.
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying like the issue of like the domestic violence show.
Oh.
Was that big a deal? Because you're saying like, oh, this is a
It
thing.
definitely went away a lot quicker.
No,
than
it did.
Used to.
I just think, like, dudes continuing to double down on it. I just think, like, why are you doubling down?
I actually think you should.
Because
Double
ain't no
down.
You think
bitch.
just to continue to be
Maybe
seen in
not
the news
that.
cycle?
Maybe not that aggressively.
Yeah.
But I think there should be amount of like I say what I think is funny. And
Yeah.
if you don't think it's funny, then there's other options for you.
Okay.
But you do also have to know yourself enough. Like, am I funny enough to get dude audiences?
Yeah, because, I mean, we don't like him just because he's cute. I mean,
Well,
Speak for yourself. Buddy. That's whether your door is locked, so you can't see your big Matt Rife poster.
he's reading Tween magazine.
Your life-sized Matt Rife poster.
I read Matt Rife fan fiction.
It's not
I got
even
this
on the wall;
cologne.
it's on the ceiling.
Yeah.
Yeah, and your wife comes home. She just has a Matt Rife pitch on the back of her head.
I'm gonna try to do a podcast with him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You should.
The Chad and the Incel.
He'd be down.
I'm the Chad.
Yeah, of course.
Of course. But no, honestly, I think, like, incel's already a spectrum. Like, it's almost like a spectrum that's, like aligned with, the LGBT because,
It's like
there's...
autism.
No, seriously, right? There's, like... There's,
I understand.
there's gym cells. There's regular incels. There's
neck
Fin
beards.
cells.
There's femcells.
No, fin cells. Like they just do.
Oh.
They're just making money.
Financially celibate.
Yeah.
Yeah. The fin cells. There's also femcells.
Yeah, they're
like,
grinding.
I
I think financially celibate. Like we're also that. We don't. We're trying not to make money.
It's pay pigs.
yeah.
They're basically incels.
Yeah, pretty much. They never actually get pussy. I saw.
Can you put simp in there? Is that a level of incel?
Not if they're getting pussy. Sims get pussy.
Sims can get pussy.
that's true.
Yeah.
Like Boogie.
Yeah.
He got
But is it
pussy.
like pity pussy or is it just
no,
like
paid pussy?
what wasn't? Isn't just simp
can-
just a
you
new
can pay to
like
play.
updated of just like pussy whip then? Because like
I
pussy
think
whip
it's
people
I
got
think
pussy.
it's a further degree.
Yeah.
But no, pussy whipped is like someone that's like in a relationship, and simp is like someone that like will like pay like a ton of money to fucking Pokemon on stream.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh my god, she bent over.
Or
My rent money, please.
Yeah.
There you go.
She read my comment.
I saw something went viral. It was like some famous OnlyFans girl, and she took a picture with her top like donated fan.
Oh,
I
That's my
saw
Ruby
that. He
Rose.
gave her like
Yeah, it was.
he gave her like $62,000 and then like hover hand hugged her.
No, because that happened
He's a
twice.
gentleman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that happened twice because another OnlyFans girl like popped out and said, "Yeah, he's my top donor too." I don't know if it was the same amount of money, but Ruby Rose is like big in like the hip hop community because she's like a video chick.
And it's like I get why he would want to do the meeting, but like
It wasn't a meeting; they just happened to see each other.
Oh, okay.
Out.
I thought it was like he unlocked something on the OnlyFans.
I think they just happened to cross paths. He's like, "Hey."
I thought it was like those box toppers you turn into the school at cereal.
I got all my Coke cans. Can I come into Six Flags now? Yeah, I think they just happened to cross paths. Because I think that's what she said on her Instagram. It's like, oh, I just ran into one of my OnlyFans.
OnlyFans should make a theme
OnlyFans
park.
people.
Yeah.
It's all water park, man. Everybody getting wet.
Well, here's the other thing too. It's like, what if like to get people in the future to like watch comedy specials? You know how there's like the Subway Surfer, like like you see that and you see like another video like at the bottom, just kind of like.
What?
Have you ever seen those
No.
videos where it's like someone playing Subway Surfer on the top, then like the bottom is like just a video,
like have talking,
yeah, talking or video of
text
like,
of the,
or
like,
it's like some show or something.
Yeah,
What
they
if
do like
someone-
Reddit stories with that.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
like where you see like the guy collecting the coins on the train.
Yeah, and then you see like a thing on the. What if like instead of Subway Surfer it was like porn, and then on the bottom,
I'm listening.
Then on the bottom, it was our podcast clips. That's how we get people to listen.
You're saying if you get enough coins, you get to listen to us.
Exactly. Exactly.
People want what they can't have.
Yeah, we need to be exclusive.
No
Yeah.
one's allowed to listen to this.
Everything
Don't
that-
listen. That's what should be the name of the show.
Yeah, don't listen to this.
Don't listen to this.
What if we just put the whole podcast behind the paywall now?
That is true. People want what they can't have.
Yeah.
It's an aphrodisiac.
There you go. We're basically oysters. We're the oysters of
A lot of those
podcasts.
OnlyFans girls, they would just literally post their actual nudes on Reddit as a way to like, and that when they're starting out,
It's a loss later.
that's literally like. And then once their OnlyFans got hot, like they delete everything from their Reddit because like they're already getting enough momentum.
It was the
Yeah.
hubba bubba of like for titties.
Yeah.
I was thinking more of like a Netflix 7-day free trial.
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out, like, how we're going to, get ingratiated by Gen Alpha. Like, how are they going to like us?
I hate that they call them that.
Well, what else? What's after Gen Z? What do you call the next
Oh,
one?
did you
I
see
don't
that
know.
we have a new one?
What?
They like want to split millennial and and Gen Z, and there's a new one in between them. If you're born 92 to 2002, you're called a zillennial now.
I don't think that's, like, a rule, though.
And it's like it does kind of make a little sense because they're
Yeah.
essentially trying to say like you have to either be an infant or a child going through 9/11. You barely missed the cutoff, Malcolm. He's a
I don't
boomer
want
over here.
I don't want to be that anyway. Is that what's gonna happen? Like everyone, like the goalpost just moves on, calling everyone boomer. It just gets old. It doesn't matter. Like because that's kind of what happens. People call Gen X people
boomers
boomers
all
all the time.
Yeah.
And then everyone just calls like super young people. They don't like millennials.
Yeah. What if you could go to an all-you-can-eat pussy buffet?
Oh, gross.
Isn't that just a brothel?
Yeah. But then, no. 'Cause
And they also have it where like it's different sections. Have like different like the Italian section, the Chinese section, the soul food section.
you gotta get the sauces and the utensils.
You waiting for the chef to finish it, so just washing it.
No, the chef's gonna be like, it's not ready yet.
Everyone's just standing around the prime rib section.
That's the bad bitches
That's
area.
the bad bitches area. Yeah.
No one's in any of the other sections.
And you're like in the
Everyone's just
yeah,
waiting.
no. You're just waiting for the prime rib and then the chocolate fountain. But the prime rib section is like the only hot.
But it's a buffet.
there.
But it's a buffet, so you know there's a lot of fat on that rib.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
everyone's
true.
waiting in the
It's
prime
like
rib
the
section.
best that you could get at like 2 p.m.
Then you have one
I
like
don't even want to see the quality of pussy that would be at the Luby's version of this.
that everyone's in the prime rib section. Then you have one like C-suite lesbians at like the the ratchet soul food section. Trying a little something different.
I'm trying to diversify my palate. Okay, I'm on a cleanse. Man, you know what was like funny was there was that guy. Fuck, what's his name again? Trent or Trey? That like that big famous comedian, like the like skinny white boy.
Matt Rife.
Not Matt Rife. What's his name?
Andrew
again?
Schultz.
Dave P. Davidson.
No, not Pete Davidson.
Wait, give me more.
He's like he does like a lot of stuff like on videos, like Instagram videos, like Trey something.
Oh, yeah.
What's his name again? Travis.
Something.
Trey.
Yeah, he does like TikTok and Instagram bits.
Yeah, I can look him up. What's that motherfucker's
I'm too
name?
old, man. I'm millennial. I don't know these
Let me look up his name before we talk shit
these
about him.
guys.
Trey Kennedy.
Trey Kennedy. Yeah, so like he sucks. Don't worry, I'm not trying to
That a
like
local
suck his
guy?
dick so I can open for him or
Is that
anything.
a local guy?
No,
Well,
he's
I'm
like
going to have to bleep it because I might.
Okay, so yeah, he's a big touring like theater comedian and shit. Like
Never heard of him.
probably makes good money and all that stuff, but he sucks. So,
Why does he suck?
man, because he like made a video that like sucked about like him.
He's
basically
pro-Israel.
No, he doesn't know. He's like, oh man, no, violence is just bad, man. Like he's like, he'll do that, but that's not even the joke. So he like made like a video where he's like a Splenda daddy.
Oh, he did that.
No.
Yeah. And I'm just like, bro, that shit sucks. Because I remember like when there was like a guy in DFW comedy whose character was being Splenda daddy, just tall, like 60-year-old black dude, just go on stage and just like that was just did 5 hot like fedora, like not a suit by the way, just a fedora. That's like as dressed up as he got.
No, he had like a fucking like leather jacket. He's like
But it wasn't
he's dressed like Run DMC. I'm not joking. You did.
He's Rev.
That's
He's Rev's cousin.
yeah, I remember that guy.
Yeah, there's certain jokes that only should be said by black guys.
Yeah, I'm just like, what's a white guy doing being a fucking Splendid Daddy?
Yeah, Splendid Daddy was trying to get like a sitcom because like
Yeah.
your name was your joke.
Yeah, and then I saw
Micro penis Malcolm.
And everybody, what do I got? Micro penis. Thank you. Good night, everybody.
$10,000.
It's the smallest penis in the world. Oh my God. I've never seen such a small bump in his pants in my life. It's smooth as ever. It's baby smooth in front of there.
funny as his dick is small. No, that's too
That's
small
the reason
dicks.
why we didn't get that far in comedy, because our dicks are too big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the reason.
It kept bumping into the mic stand.
That was my mic stand.
Whoopsie-daisy.
Speaking of the mic, baby.
Yeah,
It's easy to do crowd work with it.
Yeah, just give it out to the audience. Like, hey, let's do some crowd work. Go out there, like the old Dave Attell specials. He would just go out into the crowd.
Damn, we would have killed it if we were like 20 years earlier.
Yeah.
Like if we lived 20 years earlier.
Yeah.
Because back then comedians could just whip their dick out.
Oh,
But,
it was funny.
I think Tracy Morgan would just whip his dick out on stage.
Bobby Lee definitely did that.
Yeah.
And then now you have to go to jail.
Yeah.
Ari Shaffir.
Yeah, he did on TV.
Wasn't live though, so it's fine.
It was funny that like comedy went from like, hey, can you believe that happened over there? Woza! to like just whipping your fucking dick out and then just like saying like slurs to now it's like
It's going back a little bit.
to now it's like the granddaughter of like immigrants from like Vietnam or India being like, man, isn't it so crazy that I'm lesbian now? My parents don't like it.
I don't care though. Fuck them. They're on the Malaysian airline flight.
I haven't seen him in 5 years.
Not because they disowned me.
cares?
They just are gone. They disappeared off the face of the earth.
That's how much they didn't like me being a lesbian.
They
Can you
got
believe it?
canceled by the Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah, I think there's like a certain level of like, things that you can't do anymore, and I think,
That might be why people are mad at Matt Rife, because it's like they can't tell if he really believes it or not.
yeah.
What did he say?
Do you know the joke?
The joke was basically saying that like me and my friend one time went into a shitty restaurant and there was a waitress in the front and she had a black eye, and then
A black guy. Ew.
no, that's let me finish the shitty joke first before we do another shitty joke on top of it.
No, mine will be better. But go ahead.
I'm liking this joke so far.
So he's like, I went into the restaurant and there was a waitress with a black guy. Well, with a black, not black guy. That would not be allowed. So she went into the restaurant. And there was a waitress there with a black guy. Black eye. I'm sorry, my words. Black guy. Black eye. And then see, I'm already making this money.
You should be his punch-up writer.
So, waitress in the restaurant with a black eye, and then Matt's buddy was like, "Oh man, do you think like something like bad happened to her? Like was she like, abused or something? And then Matt Rife was like, nah, I don't think so. Like, if she was actually, if she was actually like, good at like being a wife, they'd have her cooking in the back or something like that.
Okay.
And not out in the front showing her black eye.
I thought he was gonna go like the Dave Attell joke, where it's like,
I need to do like the Hannibal joke was probably the same.
it was like I saw one with a black eye. I was like, oh, she must be in a relationship. Mm-hmm. She's seen somebody.
Yeah.
And then and then what was his defense? Like, because he did like an anti-apology.
Yeah, his defense was that he just posted a link to buy a mentally handicapped helmet.
Yeah, if you're offended by this,
I saw that, or my sister told me that.
yeah, then you need to wear this.
Yeah.
Which is
Which,
like,
to be honest, like that's pretty. It's a funny response.
that's a funny response. The thing is
not
like,
for his audience, but like it is a funny response.
God damn it, Matt Rife. Do you want to make money or not? These bitches love spending money.
Yeah.
Can you get a tattoo on your dick?
I don't know why you can't.
I guess, yeah.
I guess you have
As long
to
as
be
you
hard
can
while you
take
do
it.
it.
Yeah, I wonder how
You
it
can
would
just
like
lay there and
shrink,
stretch
though.
it out.
Yeah.
You can put ruler marks on it.
He has to just be like force-fed Cialis the whole time they're working on your dick tattoo.
That is a good tattoo, just having ruler marks.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's accurate.
Oh, fuck no. Why would it be that?
It's definitely accurate.
It's my tattoo.
and I need it now.
What else? Okay.
Girls now, I think they don't like have sex on camera.
They TikTok
they make
with it.
OnlyFans.
Yeah.
So girls,
And
do
that's not
now.
considered a sex. Like Iggy Azalea, they said is the #1 chick on OnlyFans right now.
Iggy Azalea has OnlyFans.
Yeah, she made like I think they
I
said
know
she.
that.
I think
Yeah.
she said she made $48 million this year. She gets naked on there, yeah.
She does
She doesn't
get naked?
fuck.
Yeah, I mean, if you get famous enough, all you have to do is just.
Cardi
get
B
naked.
made a ton of money on OnlyFans this year. She don't get naked. I don't know what she does on there, but I knew she's been at OnlyFans.
You know, this is
Tyga has a big OnlyFans. Lil Pump has a big OnlyFans. They fuck girls on there. I've seen it.
Damn.
Okay, but that's the thing. Like, because they wanted to call it sex work. Like, I got to see some work.
Yeah.
Like this things where it's like you might flash a titty. Like I feel like you're
But
half-assing
you gotta
your
like
job right now.
have a consistent upload schedule. You gotta talk to the people or pay someone to talk to the people.
No, just finger your pussy.
But you still gotta do it consistently. You can't do it once.
Still, but they don't do it at all. Like it's just like a bunch of famous women who are just posting lewds.
Sometimes they get naked. Yeah, the really like famous girls.
I don't think
that-
Iggy Azalea gets naked.
I don't think
She
any of
does.
the
I've
really,
seen it.
She does?
Yes.
Any of the really famous girls though probably don't have full on sex, right?
No. Well, the famous dudes do.
Famous
Who,
dudes.
who's
sure.
that Disney Channel star who had one?
Selena Gomez.
No.
Bella Thorne.
Vanessa
yeah,
Hudgens.
yeah.
Belle Thorne.
But didn't she like ruin OnlyFans or something like that? She was
I
like
don't
one
know,
of the
maybe.
first ones to start like I guess like
A celebrity OnlyFans.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I think she didn't get naked.
Nah, because I would have seen that.
Yeah.
It didn't come across my desk.
I expect the Bella Thorne dudes by the end of the evening. Before you go home for the evening.
Parker, I need more Bella Thorne news. That's all I want is Bella Thorne news.
It's 8 p.m. and they still don't have it, so Malcolm's just loosening his tie. It's like, it's going to be a long night, boys.
Let's pour a cup of coffee.
I don't know if we have enough to support this overtime.
Just like I imagine like it's almost like Wolf of Wall Street, just a big room of dudes just like looking up porn for Malcolm to jack off. We gotta pump those numbers up, boys! Come on!
I'm rigorous. I was gonna try to think of the the Wolf of Wall Street bit where he's like talks to all the guys, or he talks in front of all the guys where he gets the first sale.
Yeah.
In front of everybody. I was gonna do that, but I was too invested in trying to find Iggy Azalea's nudes on OnlyFans.
I know there's the other one where it's like the Leo and like Matthew McConaughey scene where they like
They're bumping
their
chests.
but instead it's just them beating their dicks off in front of each other in the restaurant, and just like you need that motion of the stroke. And then he's like, "Wait, you want me to beat off in this restaurant?"
And instead of like
And
humming,
he's like, "Yeah, come on, whoop your dick out."
instead of humming, it's just like coming noises. I think we're good now.
Yeah.
This has been fun, guys. Bye.